It's Nicky from StealthShampoo, and I have just cleared out a target of all of the new Pikarom League battle decks. We got a lot of new Pokemon product here. We got the new Zacian V10, the Zamazenta V10, the Reshizard deck, as well as, I think this came out in April, but we have the Island Guardian pin pack as well. But we're going to start off with a cautionary tale, a warning to you guys first. Ariel is here, taking care of some of these packs. Ariel, do you want to say hi to the people?
Hello, hello.
We have a box. So generally I try to unbox things because they're a little unwieldy and I don't want to show my address to show them off on stream. But I want to talk about something real quick before we get into the video. This is a box that GameStop sent me. I ordered an ETB. They ran a promotion where you can get a binder. You can only get this binder from Target, but you can get it at GameStop if you purchase a certain amount of product. And it comes with a GameStop exclusive. You can only get this from GameStop. A Snorlax VMAX Jumbo card is a VMAX Jumbo card. Now, if you look closely at the packaging, the first thing you'll notice is these little inflatable things are popped. I just noticed this earlier. So those aren't going to be cushioning the product at all, which is not really that big of a deal. But if you look at the way they packaged this, the Jumbo card was laid at the side of the box like this, and the Jumbo card is about the same height of the box, so when you close it, it actually squished. And this Jumbo card's still sealed, but if you look closely, it is definitely dented and damaged on the front and back in two different places where the box closed on it. Right here, right below the Pokemon trademark, you can see that it was bent up, and the top right here. The ironic thing about this is they sent me a binder to hold my Jumbo cards, and they squished my Jumbo card because they put... I'm not a big fan of these things, honestly. I just wanted this binder to have somewhere official to put my other Jumbo cards that I've gotten, and they damaged this one. So I'll probably provide an update a little bit later on how GameStop takes care of that. Not trying to be a Karen or anything, but that is an incredibly careless way to package a literal trading card game product. But we have some other cool things in this box. The binder came fine and well. Let's go ahead and slide this out of the wrapper. And this is what it looks like on the inside. You fit your Jumbo cards in here, and that way you can store them. How many pages does this thing have? You can probably, I don't know if you can store things front and back, but 3, 4, 5, it's only got 6 pages. I think that's about how many Jumbo cards I have, though. So a little disappointing on the page count, but it's an official product. Looks really nice, the front and back. You got Zacian Zamazenta on the back. You got the starters on the front. I wish there were more pages, but, you know, it's an Ultra Pro binder. Nothing too fancy there. I'm going to keep this in the wrapper. I am super tilted. Is the left side of the card here that has been damaged because of GameStop's poor packaging. So shout out to GameStop in Texas. Not only do they treat their employees not very good at GameStop, but they also don't know how to package cards. I wouldn't have minded if they, like, slipped it in the binder, because you saw I just pulled the binder out of the wrapper. It wasn't sealed. They just put it in plastic. I wouldn't have minded if they did something like that, maybe put it on the bottom, but packaging it sideways and closing the box on it, that is not the play, GameStop. So we're going to set that aside for now. We're going to get to the more interesting product. In the box, the money that I spent to get that free item is a Rebel Clash Elite Trainer box, which I have not cracked open on the stream yet, featuring Copperajah. I'm going to crack this open. And I forgot to bring a trash can out. But at least GameStop sent this in. The Elite Trainer box does not look damaged or tampered with or anything like that. At least they got that one right. Let's crack this bad boy open. We have the little player's guide here. A lot of different cards in the set. And here is the box itself, featuring Copperajah VMAX. I like these boxes now. They're more not rectangular. But I'm going to crack this open here. We need to get rid of the cardboard. I know Ariel is ready to crack packs open. Let's make sure we got 8 packs in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's
Yes,
4.
thank
So we got
you.
8 packs. And let's check out the rest of the box before we start cracking. We have the rules guide. It's good for new players. Tells you everything you know. Is Fairy on the back? Yeah, Fairy's still there. They still exist. We have a code card. for the skins online, which I actually really need. I like to keep my decks skinned based on the set they're meant to be played. Pack of Energy. I really don't need more of these, but that's the only way to get Sword and Shield Fairy Energy. So these are still kind of useful. Got the Copperajah VMAX Dividers. Ooh, they're different colors on the other side. We have the sleeves. These sleeves aren't super good. I absolutely would never take them to a challenge or a cup, but they're not bad as throwaway sleeves for pre-release or just sleeving cards in a binder is really their main use. Got some dice. They have the numbers on them, and then we have the acrylic damage counters. But you guys care more about the packs than any of this stuff, so let's crack them. Ariel, do you want to go first?
Yeah,
I'll go first. You might have to lean forward a little bit to show the cards.
This
All right,
is
boys, green code
a
card.
green code.
Arcuda, Galarian, Meowth. You're going to have a little more forward.
Okay.
See, this is bad because she's short. Don't worry, it's just the
I'm
commons,
so short,
boys.
guys.
Carkol, Seismitoad, Dark, and then nothing really else. These are the uncommons. Tranquil, Sonia, and Pelipper. That was just a bunch of bulk. Okay, I'm going to do the next one.
I'm going to scoot a little forward.
Yeah, my arms are much longer, and I'm also sitting a little closer to the camera. We have a white code, boys, coming out of, I forgot what art pack that was. What was that? It was Inteleon. Let's check it out. Trubbish, Pidove, Helioptile, Voltorb, Sandygast, Butterfree, and a Milotic V coming out of that one. Fire, Chajarbug, Metapod, Burning Scarf. We got our first hit, the Milotic V, which I'll sleeve up. Go ahead, Ariel.
All right, I also got a white code just now. Okay.
Bronzor, Toxel, Litwick, Lotad, Clefairy, the Burning Scarf, and the white code indicated it looks like a holo, Flapple, one of the promos from the set, a Grass, Lombre, Galar, Mine, and a Durant, the Milotic, the first pull.
It is
we have so many penny sleeves. We don't need to be cheap about these. Give me the Flapple.
Very hard for me to open packs from this side. I feel like I need to get taller or something.
Let's get the Flapple out of here. We don't have to be cheap about our penny sleeves. We got stacks of these boys. All right. Ariel's got another pack here.
It's another white code. Did you open your third pack?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Vulpix, Coughing, Shinx,
Galarian, Yamask, Applin, which goes with Flapple, Palisand, and a Rillaboom V. 2 hits out of this ETB. That's huge. A Lightning Energy, Olena, Luxio, and Dracoloak. All right, well, GameStop was not very nice to my Snorlax, but at least they didn't pick a dud ETB. As we got the Rillaboom V coming out of that one. Go ahead, Ariel. You can do another one.
This is... Wait, oh no, I have one more. I have a Toxtricity pack.
Yeah, there are 8 packs that come in these ETBs. Stick my bulk over there.
This is a green code.
Hatterena, Scyther, Nosepass, Wingull, the Coughing, Masquerain, Diggersby, a Fighting Energy, Skyla, Electrode, not Voltorb, and Xatu. I got myself out of this Cinderace pack a green code, and we got here. Here, you can open the Rillaboom. Toxel, Galarian, Mr. Mime, Snover, Pidove, Glandrumaka, Stuffle, Toxtricity, Psychic, Heliolisk, Burning Scarf, Indeedee. So nothing crazy out of that one.
We got another white code.
Magmar, Electabuzz, Squovit, Snover, and, Natu, Toxel, and the Pincurchin V. A Steel, Lombre, Hawlucha, Indeedee. Yo, another white code. Can we get 4 hits out of this box? Yo, show me the full art boss's orders. I still don't have one of those. Natu, Trubbish, Pidove, Helioptile, Voltorb, Pokeball, and a Toxtricity V, the 4-hit ETB coming out hot. And the Pokeball to end that one. Yo, All right, GameStop, you really messed up, but you picked a good ETB. All right, I'm not gonna forgive you. I mean, it's not like they consciously picked a good ETB. They sent me a random one. It was TPCI. We should be thanking for making this ETB so busted. Toxtricity V, Milotic, and Rillaboom. Rillaboom is very playable. Pincurchin, not so much. Pincurchin might be the least playable V in this set, honestly. But there we go. Out of one booster box, we're getting 4 hits. Or excuse me, ETB, not a booster box. Those are different things. And that is only the first bit of product we have to open. That's everything from GameStop. We're going to go ahead and open up next the League Battle deck. All right, so that was the ETB. 4 solid hits out of that one and a Flapple Hollow. We're going to open the League Battle decks next. I bought every single one of these out of my Target, so for those of you shopping around for these, there were 3 at my local Target. I went around 6 p.m., and the card section was actually totally untouched. It looked totally stocked. All the tins were on the shelf. Nothing looked moved at all. It looked super neat. So I'm going to assume that everything was there. There were 3 Pikarom decks and 3 Reshizard decks. And I think that's all Target has right now. They were in the front of my Target. The back of the Target was still a mess because they have cards in the front and back. So the front was totally stocked, and that's where I found these League Battle decks. They came out just today. This Pikarom one is incredible. This box is 12 cards off of probably a perfect Pikarom deck. Now, of course, Pikarom traditionally isn't running 4 Jirachi anymore, but Jirachi's like 15, 20 bucks each. This is $25 retail. And a Jirachi's like $15, $20 a piece. So you get 4 of them in here. You can put them in your other decks like Baby Blacephalon, your ADP Zacian. This is incredible. 4 Jirachi in a Pikarom deck. The Reshizard has Volcanion in the Jirachi slot. But I'm going to talk a little bit about the contents of the deck super fast, and then we'll open it up. And again, I'm not sponsored or anything, but I just want to tell you as a player why you should get this as your entry deck. Again, $25. Get your Pikarom. You get your Raichu and a Alolan Raichu in the counts that they're typically played. You really just need to add maybe a Boltund, another Professor's Research because this only comes with 3, some Volkner. They didn't include Volkner because they're rotating. I should mention everything in this deck is rotation proof. So when rotation comes this fall, nothing in this deck is rotating. And it also comes with some other accessories. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open. I'm going to show you guys the contents on the inside. Actually, we're not gonna, I bought 3 of them, but there's no point in opening all 3. I'll just keep another one on screen there while I crack this one open. They're all going to contain the same thing. There's no packs or anything in this. Oh, wow. That was actually stupidly easy to flip open. So I cracked open the right side just by sliding my finger through it right here. That was actually really, really easy to crack open. And here we go. Can you set that aside there, Ariel? And we have a trading card game rule book, just like in the ETB. We have the League Battle Deck promo piece of paper thingy. It looks like it tells you how to play the deck. So this side tells you how to play Reshizard. Let's flip that over. This side tells you how to play Pikarom. Pikachu and Zekrom GX is the star of the show and your strongest attacker. So this deck features multiple ways of searching this powerful tag team. On early turns, make sure you use Quick Ball, Electromagnetic Radar, and Pokemon Communication to get your team set up and ready to go. So this kind of explains the strategy of the deck. This is dope for newer players. Let's put that aside. Let's look at the meat and potatoes here. This is on the inside of the product right here. Let's go ahead and crack this open. We have, this is in 2 pieces here. The Pokemon themselves. So we have the Raichu and Alolan Raichu. This holo looks a little, I don't know, does that look different than the other ones I have? But let's check out the back. These are not like the champion decks. Like these are legal cards right here. You want to sleeve these for me, Ariel? Raichu and Raichu is fantastic in things like the Dragapult matchup and in matchups where you're fighting other large GX Pokemon. Pikarom is always the first thing you attack with. No, I'm not going to say always. You want to get a Boltund V and throw it in this deck if you can. Right now, Pikarom is actually top-tier archetype. It might be the best deck in the format. But Pikarom, you have 2 copies of these, and this will let you accelerate energy to your bench. You got 2 of these, and again, they are both legal. From Team Up is not rotating. It's the first set that's actually not rotating. You have a pack of dice. Got a black one in here as your main rolling dice. And then you have the ones with numbers on them that you can use as damage counters. you have a deck box that contains the rest of the cards. This thing's kind of heavy. We're going to crack that open and take a look at it in a moment. Get your code card for online. And when you redeem this code card, it will give you everything in this box, which is dope. And then if you're a new player, you have an acrylic GX Tag Team marker and some acrylic burn and poison markers. So those are fantastic. You have literally everything you need to play here with the exception of a playmat. Let's crack open the rest of the League Battle deck here and check out what is on the inside. You can see the deck list online, but let's check it out. Oh, wow. One of these cards was inserted backwards. That was Tapu Koko. Yo, so let's talk about this Tapu Koko. This card was inserted backwards for some reason. This Tapu Koko actually uses the Sword and Shield Hollow pattern instead of the Team Up one. So it actually looks different than... Actually, Ariel, can you go over to that box and pull a Tapu Koko out for comparison? I have a Team Up Tapu. I have a bunch of Team Up Tapu Koko. They're all sleeved in there. But this Tapu Koko is actually a different art. So that's really cool for collectors, is this Tapu Koko, because it is a different hollow pattern. It's not promo or anything. Nothing else is different about it. But they printed it in Sword and Shield hollow form. All right, so let's... it's in the Team Up. It's in the Team Up section of cards. They're sleeved. So let's talk about this deck, and let's talk about what I would keep and what I get rid of. The Mallow and Lana's absolutely unnecessary. I'd replace these with maybe Big Charms and Switches, so you don't get one shot by ADP Zacian. And Pikarom doesn't have too much health, so Big Charm, bringing it from 240 to 270 health might be nice. The Pokegears are not necessary. Absolutely cut those. The Professor's Research. Now, you're going to want 4 of these. The Ordinary Rod's not necessary. Quick Balls. 4 of these in every single deck. You're keeping that. Switch, you're keeping that. Vitality Band is not necessary. Pikarom has Electro Power in it. Now, that is rotating, which is why they didn't include it in the deck. But these Vitality Bands are not going to help you hit important numbers like Electro Power would. So you take that out until rotation. Another Research. Energy Switch. This is really good for getting the turn 1 full blitz. So you're going to want some energy switches because you can Tapu Koko, send it to the Lost Zone, put an energy on a Pikarom and a different Pokemon, then energy switch that energy over to Pikarom, put down Thunder Mountain, which reduces your full blitz attack cost from 3 to 2. And Marnie, it's not a bad card to include in Pikarom, but not one of my choices. I'll put that in the maybe pile. Switches, absolutely. Ordinary Rod, again, not necessary. Air Balloon. Now, the reason they included Air Balloon in this deck is because Zorora GX, which gives Pokemon with lightning attached to it free retreat, that Pokemon is rotating. So they put Air Balloon instead to give you free retreat so you can use Raichu and Alolan Raichu. So the Air Balloon's a good inclusion, but replace that with a Zorora. Again, another Switch. Marnie, Energy Switch, Pokegears, cut those out. Rotom Bike, absolutely cut this thing out. A Research, a Switch, a Quick Ball. There's Vitality Band. Yeah, cut that out. The Reset Stamp is extremely important for the Blacephalon matchup in particular. Hand Disruption, you're going to want this. And this deck is, I believe, running, I don't know how much Lightning Energy. This is just plain old Lightning. 11. Now, you're going to want some copies of the new Speed Lightning Energy. My personal Pikarom deck that I'm testing right now runs, and it varies between, some people play 11 total energy, some people play 15, 16, but you're looking at 10 to 11 lightning and 3 to 4 speed lightning. And speed lightning energy was not included in this deck, but normal lightning was. So you're going to want to replace some lightning or some other cards with speed lightning. Electromagnetic Radar searches for your GX Pokemon, your lightning GX in particular, like Pikarom, like Raichu, and then your Tapu Koko can help put things in the discard. Pokemon Communication isn't your preferred method of searching. Now, Jirachi. This is the reason I bought so many of this deck. Jirachi is a staple card, now playable with Scoop Up, playable with Switch. Is Skateboard. It's a fantastic consistency card. You only usually see 1, 2, maybe 3 in Pikarom nowadays, but you see it in Blacephalon, you see it in Dragapult, you see it in ADP. This is a fantastic consistency card, a great pivot Pokemon. You want these. And there's 4 of these in the deck. And for $25, that card's like $15 right now. Just incredible. Tag Switch, not bad. And then we got some Lightning, a Pokecom, some more Lightning. Erica's Hospitality, cut that out. Put some Volkner in or something. I know Volkner's rotating. Reset Stamp again, 2 of Reset Stamp. Critical. Hoopa. Now, this is a cool secondary attacker. Hoopa is a dark type, and it does 20 more damage for your opponent's Pokemon that has an ability. That's its main attack, and it's a colorless. You can use this against things like previously we used against Malamar and Giratina from Lost Thunder. We don't see that deck anymore. Could see some use against Dragapult, but Dragapult's a tanky boy. It is darkness, so we'll hit Dragapult for weakness. Yeah, this Pokemon can hit some. Hoopa's not a bad attacker. I'm not going to hate on it. Hit some numbers. Then this right here, Apom. I don't know if the Reshizard deck contains an equivalent card, but this Apom is, I believe, the final promo 244 Sun and Moon card. And its first attack for one colorless, yank out. Discard random cards from your opponent's hand until they have 5 cards in their hand. You previously, to do this, had to evolve up to Persian from Team Up. And I think there's a couple other ways to do it, but this is a new way to yank cards out of your opponent's hand. This Electros is a great way to get past Obstagoon, Electric Swamp if there are 4 Lightning Energy in play, which you probably got with Pikarom in play. You may put this Pokemon onto your bench and then move any amount of Lightning Energy from your other Pokemon to it. Not a bad counter to Goons, although it can't one-shot an Obstagoon. It is an evolution Pokemon, so it can hit. Got some more Lightning. Pokecom, we really don't need those. Jirachi. Again, cut the Ericas for maybe Volkner or something like that. EMR, Tag Switch, and then we have a Lightning, Jirachi, and Zapdos. Zapdos, if it was on your bench and is your active, it will do 80 damage total, not affected by weakness for 1 Lightning. And you can stick an air balloon on it to get a free retreat because it has a 2 retreat cost. So overall, this deck is absolutely busted. Oh, can we compare the Tapu Kokos? Thank you, Ariel. So these Tapu Kokos are a little different, I think. I might be a crazy person. Let's see. Maybe I was wrong. But they are... I guess I was wrong, maybe.
Can I see?
No, does the holo look different to you? Actually, I think this one came out of the deck and this one just came out of my... Maybe they are the same.
Let me check.
I might have been crazy on that one. I might have been wrong. I'm just correcting myself there. Pikachu's not a card that I look at too often.
They look very similar.
Yeah. They might actually be the same. The Jirachis are all non-holos, though. But there you go. There you have it. This is the new Pikarom battle, league battle deck. Comes with this cool deck box, which unfortunately, after you sleeve your cards and spill them all over your playmat, they don't fit in here anymore. But this is a cool box. You get this when you redeem your online code. You get this box online as well. Yeah, does it look the same?
They look the same.
I'm actually insane. They're the same. I lied. I completely lied to you guys live on stream. Let's crack the Reshizard deck open next. All right, boys. Deck number 2, the Reshizard deck. Admittedly, the deck I'm less, and probably everyone is less excited for, but we're still going to crack it open. This Reshizard deck is actually a greens build. There are no Dedenes. Let's crack it on open. I like how easy these are to crack open. You usually just slide your finger in right here on the side. So you don't, just in case you want to store it again. This one's glued together a little bit better. All right. So this is a greens build of Reshizard. It comes with another player manual. Which I should carry those around in a backpack or something, just in case I ever meet a new Pokemon player. Just give away those books. I have stacks of them now. All right, so let's take a look at the cards here. The main attackers, Charizard and Braixen from Cosmic Eclipse. A couple corrections from the last video before people get all salty in the comments. Thank you to my Twitch chat and Victor for correcting me. But the Tapu Koko totally didn't look different. I'm an idiot. I'm blind. But the Apom is probably the last unique Sun and Moon promo. I think we will get some other promos with the Japanese alternate arts. So a couple corrections there. And I believe Malalana was in the winning Limitless list in Qual 3. So I just wanted to mention that. But you have to run a tag call engine, and this Pikarom did not have tag call in it, which makes me think Malalana is not the play. But, tag call is not an expensive card to get. Charizard Braixen, Brilliant Flare 180. Search your deck for up to 3 cards and put them in your hand, and then shuffle your deck. Now, 4 energy is not super easy to get down. And even on a fire deck with Welder. So in the slot of Jirachi, we have some copies of Volcanion from Unbroken Bonds. This Reshizard not actually seeing as much play anymore in favor of Heatran, who can hit for 350 with 7 energy using Hot Burn GX. while Reshizard for 6 energy is hitting for 300. It does ignore all effects on your opponent's Pokemon, so it'll get past weird things like Goons. Outrage can be a clutch attack. Flare Strike, 230, and then 10 more damage with the Shrine of Punishment. Knocks out a Pikarom, who has 240 health. But, again, you have 3 copies of a fantastic card. 3 copies of fantastic cards, all involving your boy, the money card, Charizard. Let's take a look at the inside of the deck after we look at the dice. If you want to compare them to the Pikarom one, got the white and orange, the black and yellow. They have the numbers on them. The big rolling dice is the standard. Same pack of acrylic GX markers as always. All right, let's take a look at the inside of the League Battle deck, which also comes with a code behind the box right there. Let us crack this open. Let's take a look at the cards inside. Wish these boxes were a little bigger, so if you sleeved them, you could still use that box. Although you're probably going to want a sturdier deck box. So, oh, this okay, now this card looks different. This card, I wish I had a Volcanion handy. I don't know. Is that the Sword and Shield holo pattern?
You mean to get another one?
Yeah, can you do research, Ariel? Look for an Unbroken Bonds Volcanion or just any holo card. This looks super different. It's the same text. It's just it looks textured differently. Anyway, this is how you get a bunch of energy down in your Pokemon. Flare Starter. If you go second, and actually both these decks that I just showed you kind of want to go second against each other. Search your deck for a Fire Energy card, attach it to one of your Pokemon. If you go second and it's your first turn, search for 3 Fire Energy cards, attach them to your Pokemon any way you like, then shuffle your deck. That's 4 energy down in your first turn, boys. Oh, Ariel found another Volcanion super quickly. Let's compare. I think these are actually different. This is actually a non-holo Volcanion. Is it? Oh, it is holo. Is it? Am I correct? No. Is this holo? Ariel, is this holo? Yeah. Chat, is this holo? That is holo. Okay, they look so different. Look at the red. The red on each of the cards is different, and the holo patterns are different. Yo, they are kind of. Is this? Man, I haven't seen a Sun and Moon holo. I haven't been playing real life cards in a while, guys. All right, I'm going insane. But anyway, these Volcanions look different. So collectors, Volcanion lovers, keep an eye out. Anyway. So you got 4 of these Volcanion in the deck. You got Cynthia Caitlins, as I try to pick this up here. 2 Cynthia Caitlins, 2 Mallow and Lanas. You got Quick Balls. Now, 4 Quick Balls, just absolutely necessary. Your switches. How else are you going to get your Volcanion out of the active? Research, fantastic card. Pokemon Catcher. Now, this is a card, if heads, you can gust up a benched Pokemon to the active. You're going to want to replace this with usually a 2-2 line of Vulpix and Alolan Ninetales, but Ninetales has an ability which would invalidate Green's Exploration, which is the main search of this deck. So they're playing Pokemon Catcher instead. I like how they put thought into the deck. I like it. Another Quick Ball, Pokegear. Now, Pokegear is actually important in this deck, and I'll show you why in a moment. Research. Vitality Band, I'm going to say, is actually good in this deck because you're hitting 230 on a Flare Strike. Vitality Band adds 10 more damage for 240 to knock out a Pikarom. So actually in this deck, Vitality Band is the play. Pokegear is the play in this deck as well. Research, Switch, Pokemon Catcher, Pokegear. I might swap Pokemon Catcher for a Great Catcher if I had to make a recommendation if you wanted to play a Green's Reshizard. Quick Ball, Switch, Pokegear. Vitality Band. Giant Hearth. This is how you get Fire Energy into your hand. This is your Stadium card. Pikarom didn't have any Stadium cards. Rotating out is Thunder Mountain. Another Volcanion. This Volcanion is not holo. Let's compare this. Yo, so this holo Volcanion is so different. Look at that. And this Volcanion is not holo. They only gave you 1 holo, I believe. Let's take my old Volcanion out. Are they the same? No, this one is clearly holo, and this one's not holo. But anyway, that's insane. A reset stamp. Now, the fact that you can search this out with Charizard breaks in is nice, so you have it when you want it. Green's Exploration is the main engine of this build. So Green lets you, if you have no Pokemon with abilities in play, search for 2 trainer cards, and put them into your deck. You always want to be playing Greens. That's why there's Pokegear in this deck. We're seeing a lot less playing Greens nowadays because if you go first, you can't play a supporter, and then you can't set up your hand, and it's not looking as good. Fire Crystal to recover. Welders. Everyone knows what Welder does. Attach 2 fire energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon. If you do, draw 3 cards. It's a fantastic card. Great Potion heals for 50. Another greens. There's tag calls in this one. You buy the Pikarom deck and you get these 2 tag calls. You stick them in there. Another Volcanion. Tag call, of course, lets you get your Mallows and Lanas, Cynthia, Caitlyn's, and Reshiram and Charizards. Reset stamp, Welder. Energy Spinner. I might replace this with another Giant Hearth, but if you go second, search your deck for 3 basic energy. Put them in your hand if otherwise you search for 1. All in all, not a bad deck list. I do think that this is a weaker archetype in the Rebel Clash format. Maybe it'll be looking a little bit better as more cards are added with World Down or whatever the next set is going to be called. The Pikarom deck is absolutely stronger right now, but this is by no means a bad deck. And you could even convert this into an ability Zard, running Dedenes, grab yourself a Heatran, and have an extremely consistent, and you can gust with Ninetales. Ninetales is a fire staple. Throw away 2 fire energy, pick a Pokemon, gust it up using Ninetales as Nine Temptations ability. Well, I'm doing this all from memory. No rehearsal. Let's go, Nicky. Pat on the back. But anyway, not a bad deck. I would not say this is a bad deck. I would say the Pikarom is absolutely better, but the Reshizard Battle League deck is good. The Pikarom is sick, especially because it comes with Jirachi. And as far as the cost of the cards themselves go, the Pikarom deck might be more worth the money. But those are my review of the 2 League battle decks, Reshiram and Charizard and Pikachu. And all right, next up we have a set of Zacian and Zamazenta tins, each coming with a new alternate art promo of the doggos. And also I'm going to crack open the Island Guardians a little bit later. But first off, we're going to start with... Ariel, which one do you want to start with?
Zacian.
All right, let's do Zacian first. A highly played card in the Sword and Shield and Rebel Clash format. This is a great way to get a hold of this card. It has really gone down. At first, when we still played physical cards before the global pandemic, Zacian was looking at about $40. It's dropped down to as low as $15. And with these tins out, might go down a little bit more. Let's see if we can pull a gold doggo out of the packs that are in here. Now, I've heard conflicting reports as to which packs are inside of these tins, so we're about to find out right now. Let's go ahead and show you the artwork, the beveled doggo right there. It's a good-looking tin. It's going to go on my stack of Hidden Fates tins. And I think this should come with a code card. Indeed, it does. There's a Zacian code card, and the back right there. And we have 4 packs, so they will be Rebel Clash, Sword and Shield. We have, whoa, there's 5 packs in here. Okay, the rumors were true. 2 Rebel Clash packs, a Sword and Shield, a Burning Shadows pack. Now, this set is highly regarded as a fantastic Sun and Moon set because of the Rainbows art. And an Evolutions pack. I've never seen one of these before. Okay, I'll take the Evolutions pack. Ariel, which 3 do you want to open? She's going to pick the Rebel Clashes. Oh, she's going to take the... Do you want the Burning Shadows?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, she's going to take the Burning Shadows. Okay.
I thought I picked 3.
Oh, do you want to... Oh, yeah.
You said
That's
3.
right. I have 1 next to me. All right, so I get 1 Rebel Clash pack. I'm going to open this one first. I get the Evolutions pack. Yay. An Evolutions pack. Actually, the Evolutions Charizard has been going up in price because base set's not affordable, but Evolutions is.
My Rebel Clash is a green code.
All right, Ariel got a green Rebel Clash code. Let's see what we got here, boys. Wingull, Phantom, Bronzor. Lean forward a little bit more. Toxel, Applin, Jajarbug, and in the rare slot, Galarian Darmanitan, and then a Steel Energy, Milo, Shuckle, Luxio. Got a white code here. Time Pull, Volibee, Galarian Corsola, Toxel, Galarian Mime, a Reverse Hollow Horror Energy, very playable. You see them in Dragon Ball a lot, and holy balls, boys. We got the full art boss's orders out of the Zacian tin. Your boy Nicky picked the right pack. Hit me with the penny sleeve. The full art boss's orders, the most coveted card in the set, the Water Energy, and a bunch of other things. There's a Pokeball there at the end, but the full art boss's orders. in this tin. I believe this tin retails for how much, Ariel? Was it 25?
It's 25.
25 and 5 packs and a Zacian. And Boss's orders making the money back and more. Yo. Sick. This is my first one out of 2 cases of Rebel Clash. I could not get a full art Boss's orders. And coming out of the Zacian tin, there was so many on the shelf, and we picked the right one. Okay, go ahead, Ariel. Absolutely nuts.
I can't top that. I got a sucky green code.
Yo, the Burning Shadows might bust all over.
Oh, no, this is the Sworded Shield one.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a Nicky, Baltoy, Chinchou, Krabby, Mincino, Thwacky, and in the rare slot, a Drapion, Grass, a Galvantula, Air Balloon, Pokekid. All right. I'm going to do the Evolutions pack next. So, a chance for a Charizard. Is there a Charizard in either of these? This would be literally the greatest tin the world has ever seen if one of these has a Charizard. Absolutely nuts. All right. Burning Shadows, Evolutions.
Mine's a green code.
Ariel got a green. All right. I'm not going to... I have mine open, but I haven't looked at my code yet. Go ahead, Ariel. So, this is Burning Shadows. I actually don't have a lot of this set. I started playing after Burning Shadows came out, but I know it is a very coveted set. We got a Noibat, Grimer, Riolu, Cutiefly, Jupiter, Lunatone, Weavile, a Fighting Energy, Kiawe, Porygon 2, and a Metapod. All right, Evolutions pack. Show me the Charizard. Oh, no, it's a green code. All right. I don't think the Charizard can be.
When did they start doing white codes?
They definitely didn't do white. They did white codes, I'm sure, in Evolutions. Rattata, Vulpix, Electabuzz, Magikarp, Ghastly. Ooh, a Reverse Holo double colorless. Not quite the same as Twin Energy. Dugtrio, Misty's Determination. Coughing, Flying Pikachu is the rare slot there. That is an adorable card. All right, boys. That was the first tin. This tin was absolutely, unequivocally, insanely busted. Let's crack the second one open. Can you stick that over there, Ariel? And then after that, we will be doing the Island Guardian pin set. Let's crack open. This is a Zamazenta tin. Zamazenta tins I still think are worth picking up if you don't own any copies of Zamazenta. Zamazenta will only become a more and more useful card as the Sword and Shield format progresses. Zamazenta blocks all attacks from VMAX Pokemon, and as more and more VMAX Pokemon will come out, because you know that's the thing with this set, Dauntless Shield, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's VMAX. Well, the pack slid around in there a little bit. I think this card will only go up in usage, so might not be a bad idea to get one now. I believe the... Oh, yeah, it is in there. The code card. Okay. Which ones do you want, Ariel?
The same thing I opened last time.
She wants Burning Shadows, a Sword, and a Rebel Clash. Alright. I got Rebel Clash and Evolutions again, boys. And the Zamazenta tin. We got, again, the Beveled Doggo right there. Let's see what we got. Can we get another full art Boss's Orders? Okay, we got 2 green codes out of our... This is Rebel Clash, right, Ariel?
This is Rebel Clash green code.
Electabuzz, Natu, Honedge, Impidimp, Magmar, Roly-Goly, Spiritomb in the rare slot, Grass, a Nuggy, Skuntank, the Morpeko, Metatite, Stunky, Grubbin, Wingull, a Natu, Tranquil, Seismitoad, Darkness, Chajara Bug, Skuntank, and a full heal coming out of that one. Nothing out of the Rebel Clash packs this time. No full art Boss's Orders in that one. Another green code coming out of a Sword Shield pack. Grookey, Shelder, Mawile, Galarian Ponyta, Sobble, Mincino, Reverse Holo, and Ninetales, Lightning, the Palpad, Stritus Berry, Quillfish, and that one. All right, boys. These are the hot ones. Evolutions and Burning Shadows. Let's go. This is not going to be the last Evolutions pack I open because the Guardian pin set has an Evolutions pack in it also. We got a white code and Evolutions. Let's do Evolutions first here, boys. Gotta get something hot out of this Zamazenta pin. Machop, Voltorb, Diglett, Caterpie, Poliwag. Ooh, Reverse Hollow, Drowsy. Mega Pidgeot. I have no idea what this card is worth or if it's good or not, but it is a sick-looking card. The Mega Pidgeot with 220 health, Poliwhirl, Maintenance, and a Potion. I think this Potion is literally playable right now because it got reprinted. I think this specific Potion might be playable. Go ahead, Ariel. What do we got out of Burning Shadows?
I also, unfortunately, got a green code again.
All right, let's see. We got Mubry, Alolan, Rattata, Pampor, Caterpie, Porygon, a Buffalint, Shiotic, Darkness, a Guzma, a Solrock, a Pulmarina, and that is it out of this tin. The Mega Pidgeot, the best card out of this tin. Can we sleeve up my boy Mega Pidgeot? All right, guys, up next, let's get right into it as I try to find my Mega Pidgeot. Let's see with the Drowsy, too. I have literally no idea what those cards are worth. I am not experienced in that set. All right, here we go. The pin set, I believe this came out in April. I have not seen this on the shelves before. And the reason I haven't seen these on the shelves is because I didn't leave the house in April. But we have a Crimson Invasions, we have an Evolution. I only saw one of these on the shelf in the back of Target. The pins, got the Tapu Lele, which I've seen two different Tapu Lele pins. We have one with Tapu Lele's arms down and up, the Feeny, and the Bulu. Can't call me a fake Pokemon fan. I knew all of the Tapus off the top of my head, all right? Let's get this open without dropping the pins. I don't like how cardboard opens like this. You gotta kind of tear it up. Ariel, which of these do you want to open?
Crimson Invasion.
You want the Crimson Invasion? Okay. I have no idea what's cool in Crimson Invasion. So let's crack these packs. I'm gonna do the evolutions. I'm such a professional opening cardboard. There you go. And then we got the Feenies coming out. I'll just go ahead and slide them out like that. Let's just slide them out carefully. The Tapu Bulu being a little stuck there. All right. There's trash all over my room now. Hold on, I want to put them back. What order are they in? The Tapu Bulu. Put the Bulu. Put the Feeny. No. There we go. Lele Feeny. Okay. Evolutions. Ariel's doing the Crimson Invasion, the only Crimson Invasion pack we will open on this broadcast.
White code.
We got a white code. Numel. Chimecho. Bunnelby. Carablast. Spoink. Zuelius. Ooh, Silvally GX. And that's a full art. Psychic Energy. Fire, Mawile, Alolan, Graveler. The Silvally GX is, I believe, playable right now. I think this got reprinted. Gyro Unit, your basic Pokemon have no retreat cost. I know Crimson Invasion is a rotated set, but I think this Silvally is reprinted and playable. Let's leave this boy up. And it's a full art, too. That's not bad. There are energies in Crimson Invasion, but man, that is a hard pull. I don't remember what kind. I don't quite remember what kind. We got some sick cards on the table right here. Evolutions, last pack. Show me the Charizard. Tapu Bulu, you think we can get the Charizard? But Tapu Bulu wouldn't like me to get a Charizard. Tapu Bulu doesn't do too well against Charizard. All right. White code. Show me the Charizard. Caterpie, Ghastly, Diglett, Rattata, Charmander, Poliwag, and the last card of the set that's going to be cool, Chansey, holographic, Poliwhirl, Brock's Grit, that is playable, and Professor Oak's Hint. Let me just leave those up, Ariel. It's not like we have a lot of evolutions cards.
I'm
we don't have a
gonna
lot
keep
of bulk for that.
these two.
Ariel likes those two. That is it. That is all the product that I'm not going to open these two League Battle decks. It's going to be the exact same thing. I'm not going to try to extend things out. That is all the product that I have rated out of a local Target and GameStop. Shout out to GameStop once again for damaging my Snorlax. I'll let you guys know how that turns out in the future if they send me another one. I'm not even a jumbo card collector. I'm not even that mad about it. It's just, it's not that hard to ship a jumbo card and not damage the side of it by squishing it against the top of the box. It's not that hard to not damage that. If you were also shipping a binder that you could just put that right in there. This binder came in this plastic bag right here that wasn't even sealed. So why not just slip the card in on there as well? I wouldn't have minded at all. This is the way to ship it. But, you know, GameStop's not an LGS. I guess they have no idea what they're doing. So shout out to Giovanni. We finally pulled the full art boss orders. These are all the pulls for those of you just joining us. We got the Mega Pidgeot, the Silvally. Silvally came out of the pin pack. The Mega Pidgeot came out of the Zamazenta pin. Boss coming out of the Zacian. And then Rillaboom, Toxtricity, Pincurchin, Milotic, all coming out of a busted ETB. Not to mention the League Battle decks, which is guaranteed sick pulls. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe on YouTube and follow twitch.tv/StealthShampoo. I'm on StealthShampoo on all social media. And we'll see you guys some other time.